Hack Show episode 3.
3.
We are back
3,
again.
2.0, 3.
And 3 views, I think. Maybe 3 views total for the 2 episodes so far.
Good. So we're even for the episode count.
Even worse. Yeah, I'm Brian.
And Kevin. Hey, I'm Kevin. I'm Kevin. Everybody.
And then with authority. And we are back again. Very excited to be here.
Hey, you know what? I just realized those 3 views, not even by anybody in our family either.
No, does anybody know that they're out there? Have you told anybody? Have you sent links to anybody?
No.
No, so I don't know.
Would you?
No. So, I mean, either you and I have clicked on it that many times, which I don't think we have, or some people have stumbled across it and either just went...
I finally put like the tags on the other night, so maybe somebody will be like, oh, PGA. What the fuck is hacks?
This might be not terrible.
Stupid.
Yes, it is.
Let me see what the other one's like.
Oh, it's just as dumb. So, we're going to start off with a little recap.
Yeah, that's,
we have 2 majors to recap.
No, what? Recap.
Recover.
Due diligence.
Due diligence.
Due diligence. We have to do our due diligence.
Remind me what that is again?
Recap.
The recap.
It's recap. But we're going to call
due
it...
diligence.
We're going to call it due diligence.
Yes.
We're calling it due diligence. We're calling it due diligence.
And once again, neither of us got to watch very much at all. Did you follow the ladies British at all? Anything? Any idea?
I did a little bit, just online.
Right.
And I can never pronounce her last name.
Aria Jatanagarn?
Yeah,
Sounds like a detergent.
Oh, it does.
Yep, sounds like something you clean your clothes with. Or...
No, she and Miriam Lee was just...
I had a feeling, like, once she got close to the lead, I was like, I think she's going to just keep going. And I don't know much about her prior to this year, and apparently she was supposed to be this phenom.
And she's showing it right now.
She's finally getting there. She's only 20.
Yeah.
So up to number 3 in the world, 4th win of the year.
Player of the year.
So far.
She's got to be player of the year, right?
At the moment. Lydia Ko has a major.
Right.
And 2 or 3 victories, so they're running neck and neck. Pretty close. But she went from off the map.
Yeah, won 3 in a row.
Oh yeah, and then the 4th, there was like 2 weeks in between, so she's won 4 out of her last 6.
And that week that she didn't win, she finished like 3rd.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's going to be a bad motherfucker. Yeah. She has finally arrived. And her method, honestly, it's brilliant. Everybody should do it. Her method to changing her mental state on the course, smile before every shot.
What?
Yep. Because she had the lead, at the ANA Inspiration in the final round. She had like a 2-shot lead with 4 holes to play and then fucking tanked. And she just let her mental outlook on everything just kind of, go into the shitter. And that was her, when she reevaluated, she was like, I just let my head get away from me and
That doesn't work. That wouldn't work for us.
It might. Like the days that we're out there smiling.
Yeah, but you'll never let that happen enough to play well. You remember where we grew up.
Right, but I've had those, seriously though, I've had those days where where it's like, I'm just going to go out there and yay, and just enjoy it, and we played well.
Yep.
And then we play well, and then we expect to play well the next time, and then we shoot in the shit, and then we get mad.
Smile before every
shot, no matter what. Yep.
Where did Stacey Lewis end up?
Okay. She made another good showing, I don't know what it's going to take for her to... Because I don't want to say break through, because it's not like she's playing poorly. She's just not playing as good as the people who are winning.
Get younger? I mean, honestly, that's what seems to be the trend.
And she's only 30?
Yeah.
So, yeah, number 1 is 19, number 2 is 18, number 3 is 20. So...
I'd like to now.
Yeah, so I guess these American bitches be old. What are you, 28? You're washed up.
Yeah.
Michelle Wie, what are you, 26? You're done. And you said she was doing crazy shit on the course?
She was
crazy?
Out of it. Everybody on TV, Judy and, just everybody.
Tom Abbott.
I like Tom Abbott.
I do too.
No, even Rich Lerner were just she's playing, like literally said, she's playing horrible. She is, we don't know what the hell she's doing.
Right.
They were literally saying, like, Judy was going, I literally don't understand her backswing and like all this shit. Right. She was just like, I don't know what the hell she's doing. I really don't know what the hell she's doing.
She's lost. She's struggling right now.
And then so I Googled and I was like, maybe she's going through like a bad breakup or some shit like that. There's no information like that.
PGA Championship.
That I watched only the last 3 holes.
I watched the last 2 holes.
I paid a little bit of attention online.
And going back to last week, I called it. Jason Day has no shot at winning. He had no shot. I called it. He never saw the course. He hadn't been playing while coming in. No chance. Ha ha! And he didn't win.
No. I mean, it was a great, fun way to finish.
It was.
There was a possible excitement, especially when Walker fanned out his approach shot on 18.
Right.
You know, so I was like, okay, there's a chance, man.
That was awesome for him. I mean, it's a good story.
Oh,
it's a great story.
Great story.
You know, it would have been exciting for Jason Day to catch him and win and defend after the stretch that he's had, which hasn't really been that great, and under the circumstances of him not having practiced on the course or anything like that.
Sure.
But good for Jimmy Walker.
Yeah.
I still see, this again takes me back to what we were talking about last week with the one dominant player versus everybody's good. It does. It makes it less exciting for me. That's my take on it. That's my opinion. I know a lot of people disagree. They'd rather have, anybody can win. That fucking bores the shit out of me.
Actually, not. Somebody from the ESPN tweeted something very similar the other day. I don't remember what it was, but it was like golf is, you know, there's no one dominant player anymore. There's several really good players, and that has made this more or less, has made the sport boring.
And again, and if those guys aren't playing with, like again, we talked about it with Phil and Henrik. If Jason Day wasn't the guy overtaking Jimmy Walker or threatening Jimmy Walker, it would have been a fucking bore.
I wouldn't have
turned
it on at all.
If it was Steve Wheatcroft eagling 18, I wouldn't have cared.
No.
Now, majors in general this year? I mean, we had meltdown at the Masters.
So, big drama there.
Yeah. USGA blunder at the US Open.
Well, I guess
the British, the Open Championship, and then teeny bit of drama.
So
towards the end of the finish
line. For a drama perspective, great year.
Yes.
For majors, because of the meltdown, because of the British Open, because of all the controversy at the US Open. This one, but it's usually...
But good finish.
Yeah.
Exciting finish.
But, very, very dramatic. But outside of that...
Yep. But again, the guys that you've wanted to see go at it, we didn't really get.
British Open.
We didn't get anything.
That was it.
Yep.
That was the only thing.
So with the Olympics then, Olympics start next week.
Okay.
So that's coming up. It's here. It's amongst us. It's in our midst.
It's here.
I don't
loud,
have...
It's proud.
I don't have... I want to be a little bit more excited about it because honestly they were talking about it today and I was like, okay, you're in there. You're an Olympic athlete for representing your country, the United States, whomever. I don't have a whole lot of hope for the U.S. team, actually. None of them really seem to be playing all that well. Patrick Reed is playing probably the best out of the 4 of them at the moment.
See, here's what I think they should have done this year for the Olympics, is that if this is something that they're going to continue to keep, or going to try to continue to keep having at the Olympics as golf, is they should have put the older veterans playing for, like, the country's teams. Because at least they have a little bit more of a possible appreciation of being like, this is the Olympics, this means something, this may be my only chance to even compete for a gold medal or silver, any medal whatsoever, and be like, this is the friggin' Olympics.
So you're talking like Phil, Jim Furyk, Steve Stricker?
Yeah. How friggin' great would that be?
That would have been great.
And those guys would go there with like,
oh yeah,
and be like, I want to fucking win.
Yeah.
I want to win.
Yeah.
I'm not just there to be like, whatever.
Right.
You
Right.
know?
That's interesting. This ties into what you were talking about last week with the format for the Olympics. And this is like, Jason Sobel tweeted this. He said, "This is amazing. Just asked Matt Kuchar about the Olympics. He thought it was team format. Didn't know individual stroke play. And he's playing in it."
Yeah.
Didn't even know the format.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, interest is so low. And I think for possibly the veterans, if they did something like that, even though it's way too late now, that they would be much more engaged in what's going on.
It just doesn't speak very... Like, we look like shit in this Olympics, I think. The U.S. team... Yeah, the Aussies have their problems because
Aussies,
nobody's playing. They actually have a shark, an actual shark is playing on the Australian team, because that's all they can get.
Well, better than Greg Garvin.
No kidding. Why didn't he go, I'll play?
Okay.
Yeah. Another tragic story. It would have been awesome to watch. I think Henrik's probably going to win the gold medal.
And that would be fucking awesome. I mean, he's 40 going to be like, I want a fucking gold medal and a British Open. And how many other people can say that?
He's golf's Andy Murray.
Great.
Yeah.
How fucking great would that be? I think that's awesome, and that's how it should have been. And fuck the Olympic Committee or whoever decided to make the teams. That's stupid.
Right. So far, the top 8, you've got Dustin Johnson, Spieth, you've got Phil, you got Jimmy Walker, J.B. Holmes, and Snedeker. Brooks Koepka, who played his way in.
He played well this past weekend.
On a busted fucking ankle.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Yeah, apparently his ankle was like the size of my thigh. And he was just been an incredible... Like, he pulled the Tiger Woods and played through it. Almost won.
He almost won.
So he's played his way in, and Zach Johnson. They're the top 8. Who should the other 4 be?
Run that list by me again.
DJ.
Yeah.
Spieth. Philbus.
Yes.
Jimmy Walker. JB. Snedeker. Koepka. Zach Johnson.
Who should the other 4 be? Did you hear that?
Because the top 4 are...
Did you hear that Tigers who sent in his...
Yeah, his picks. Yeah.
I was like...
Yeah. The next 4 in line are Bubba, Kuchar, Ricky, and Patrick Reed. Not necessarily in that order. Yep.
I mean, you're probably going to have Watson in.
Yeah.
I
almost want Ricky to...
That's what I was just going to say. I would almost not pick Ricky. The only reason why I would pick Ricky is because...
He's got a pretty good Ryder Cup record so far.
That, and also he's like... what's his name? He's like Shane Victorino, or he's like Kevin Millar. He's like a great locker room guy.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have fun. He's just gonna be...
Right.
He's gonna be that good attitude guy. Be like,
right.
Yeah. So you almost have to be like, all right.
And he's good in the format, but he's been playing like shit.
Absolute shit.
Yeah. Just on that alone, I'd be like, do you pass on Kuchar? He's another, he's a good personality to have around.
Yeah, and I probably wouldn't pass on Kuchar. And
then you get Patrick Reed, who's a badass motherfucker again. But when he's playing for us, he's got a fucking phenomenal record so far. And any of these President Cup,
I'm trying to think
Ryder Cup,
who would even be behind those guys that I would consider selecting.
Bill Hamas.
No.
Justin Thomas.
No.
No. Who are they? Did I say Furyk was on there?
No, you didn't.
He's not. So he might be somewhere nearby.
I mean,
he's had his moments.
He's played well since he's come back from the injury.
But I don't think he's.
But he's still his Ryder Cup record isn't great.
No.
And so I don't know if I want that in there.
So honestly, I'm really excited that Brooks Koepka is.
He's in.
I hope to get right now he's in. He's in the top 8 right now.
If he falls out, he'll be a captain pick.
He needs to be. He's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was reading a little bit about him today, and I was reading this article that was talking about him and saying he's aggressive, he's like a fuck you type. Not in a competitive sort of way. He's got a lot of fire to him, and he don't back down from nobody. Apparently, in the British Open last year, the wind was blowing, it was going crazy, the weather was going nuts, and he was he halted play, and the official was like, "No, you've got to keep going." He's like, "No, I'm not doing it." And I guess the officials are referred to as sirs, and he's like, "Sir," or some other formal fucking thing, and he's like, "I am a sir because I am an official, and you will resume play." And he said, "I don't give a fuck who you are." He's like, "I'm not going to play until my ball stops oscillating."
Good. Now show some of that out on the course when you like hit a putt or like stick a shot or something like that. Show some fucking fire, dude.
Right. And then, we've never seen it.
Because he's a scary dude. Yeah. He looks like he's built like a fucking house.
Yeah.
And could probably play like lacrosse or something like that and beat the shit out of somebody.
Right. Right.
When you said he was playing on a busted ankle, I was wondering if he like messed up doing something else.
He rolled it. They said that he rolled it, but they said apparently it was like this.
Playing basketball.
Yeah. They're like, he was practically in tears. It was that bad, and he was still playing through it. Yeah. Fucking puss. Fistfight on a course in Colorado.
Awesome.
Caught on videotape. We could actually pull it up if you wanted to, but this is a fucking public course. Two foursomes playing. Apparently, one foursome hit into another foursome, and the guy rolled up, and it looked like it's a wide shot because the guys who shot it on their phone were like up on the tee box on the next tee. Videotaping the whole thing, and it looked like the guy that hit into them was coming over to go like, I'm sorry. Everything about his body language was saying that, and the dude that he hit into threw a fucking punch at him, and they automatically started going like this shit. They're fucking throwing punches, and then the dude that hit into him caught the dude fucking square, knocked his hat off, and you hear the guy's videotaping go, "Oh,
what?"
And then like that, they dropped it and shook hands. Because you hear their playing partners going, "Just let it go, just let it go." Yeah, two dudes in a fist fight in the middle of the fairway on a course in Colorado.
It would have been great when he hit him in the face and was like, "That's how I got it this far." Fair enough.
Want to play through?
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Fist fight on a course.
Oh my god.
Yep. Jackasses.
I get heated too when people hit into you, but
sure.
Throwing punches?
No. Taking their ball and hitting it back to them?
I don't do that.
I'd be more apt to do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I'd have to get really worked up about it.
And they'd have to do it several times within a round.
Yeah.
Or I'd pick it up and throw it in the fucking woods, or, step on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's one of the first things. Step on it.
Slap my pants, pick up their ball, put it in my ass cheeks, making sure that they're watching and poop it out. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
There should be a protocol list first. Be like, step on it, pee on it, shit on it.
Yeah.
Throw it in the woods.
USGA rules.
Yeah.
27-H.
Throw it in the woods.
Yeah.
Fourth offense. Punch to the face.
Punch to the face. Yeah, it's got to be high on the list. Yeah, you got to save it. Can't just come right out. And these guys they were like fists up and elbows up, sort of bad YMCA boxing.
Good. That's pretty unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that shit.
Yeah. And just a completely random side note.
Yep.
A script came along to me today that had a character's name, Hinman Hurlbut. Based on a real person, because it was for a little historical documentary for some hospital.
That
Hinman Hurlbut.
That's the guy who threw the punch.
It might be.
Hinman Hurlbut.
Don't hit it to me. I'm Hinman Hurlbut. Another segment of Stuck It and Shanked It.
Yep.
Shanked it. Stuck it and shanked it.
Shanked it.
We're still working out the kinks. What you got? Who stuck anything?
I got nothing right now. Give me a minute, and then you can talk.
I'm going to say, obviously, Jimmy Walker stuck it.
Yes, I will agree.
Arya Jatanagarn stuck it way up the butt. Yep. Way up the butt. She stuck it. Good for her. Jason Day stuck it. I mean, all the shit that adversity he had coming into the week to finish second and almost,
stuck it.
Forced to play up.
Good.
Stuck it.
Shanked it. I don't know.
Michelle Wie. McElroy.
The Olympics. Shanked it. I mean,
They're shanking it so far.
what else is shankable?
Here's what's shankable.
Okay.
Here's the shank.
Give me some shank.
This is a total. I think you're gonna appreciate this, or go
Okay.
like, what? Rich Beam.
Yes.
You know Rich Beam, former PGA champion.
Yes, I heard he's a big party guy.
Rich Beam played in this year's PGA Championship. He competed in it. Apparently, did not have clubs, or decided to get new ones. So apparently, I guess PXG is maybe one of his sponsors. So he goes to the PXG guy and says, "Hey, I want to try these new clubs for the tournament." PXG guy's like, "Great, here's your bill, $2,800. Rich Beam's credit card declined, maxed out, could not pay for his fucking clubs. Former PGA champion, PGA Tour winner, millionaire, multi-millionaire, cannot pay his $2,800 club bill for his clubs, maxed out."
I don't think he's a millionaire anymore.
Well, apparently not. Shank.
I guess I don't really have anything. I'm sorry. I've come very unprepared this week.
You're gonna get your painting done, though.
I am going to get my painting done.
Stuck it.
Stuck it. Painting done.
2 weeks in the process.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Painting done. Thank you. Whatever.
And on that note, we're gonna end it here. Hacks episode 3 is in the can.
Good night, everybody.
In more ways than one.
Yeah, can is right.
Yep. Shit can. We'll see you next week. I'm Brian.
Kevin,
See you later.